was loaded. I had to stay down when they got what I wanted. Now when they see me, them bitches be on me. Now when I pull up, them niggas hate on me. I got more money than niggas be homies. Had the grind for the shit, did it all by my loan.
Pick for 2025 is one that we are a little bit familiar with, one of the cool kids on the block. And of course, I'm talking about the one, the only Tesla. Tesla stands out as one of the top EV manufacturers, driven by great leadership and, if I'm being honest, cult-like following that fuels its hype, right? People are eager to buy, experience, and talk about Tesla vehicles. I literally paid a premium last week just so I can drive around in one, so I can just feel what it's like to be a part of the crew. Because I'm not there yet, but I will be one day, Cash.
You're gonna be there. Sure.
With Elon Musk's vision aligned with the current administration's EV-friendly stance and the promise of robo-taxis on the horizon, this company is going to continue to innovate, continue to grow, continue to smash record revenue. So their cars are already impressive. There's still room for improvement, and Tesla actively addresses that. So they're not just a company that just rests on the shoulders like, oh, we're number one, we're going to stay like that. They still want to grow. They still want to continue and be better, just like me and Cash. So of course, we got to go play along with that. So beyond EVs, Tesla's not just one-dimensional. It's also heavily invested in AI. It has its hands in energy generation and storage, the supercharging network, software that offered services, and even have regulatory credits, as well as licensing and partnerships. They have their hands in almost every piece of the pie, and we want to be along with it. Over the last 4 years alone, Tesla has more than 4x the amount of vehicles they sold, doubled the energy storage, 3x the deployed superchargers, 3x the service revenue, and doubled its total revenue. And that leads us to believe that it's going to continue smashing numbers, keep reaching all-time highs. And over the last 5 years alone, Tesla's revenue has driven its stock price over 1,200%. That's 12x. You had $100 in Tesla at the beginning of 2020. It would be worth over 1,200% right now. And that's amazing. We might expect a little pullback due to its recent surges, but it doesn't shake me or Cash's confidence. We think that Tesla has long-term potential for sure.
Hey, Tesla, one of those big boys, man. Just like Amazon, one of those big boys, one of them ones for sure. All right, so.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Cash here. If you're learning something valuable from this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, you can shop our merch in the link in the description, shoplivingwealthy.com. Remember, the journey to building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. All right.
Tesla is a company, one of those that I wish I would have been paying attention in high school. You feel me? You just bought a share or two in high school, like, oh my Lord, look at this chart. You feel me? From bottom left to top right. In the charts we love, right? Because that means you're making money along the way, all the way. So we already have Tesla charted up. We're gonna zoom out a little more. I'm gonna delete this field. Yeah, put it back on there for you. Don't worry about it. Boom. So we have Tesla charted up, right? We see that it took off right here in 2019, took off, popped up all the way to $411 from $12, right? So he already told you that percentage. I'm gonna tell you again, just so you believe it. That's 3,000%. All right, you're looking at that's 3,000% from 2019. I don't know what I was doing in 2019, but I should have been buying Tesla stock for sure. For sure. But Tesla sitting up in this wedge pattern, right? It's between the price points of what's that? $399, about $399, $400, and then the bottom right here is gonna be $136, right? And I got that from that bottom right here, and these highs right here. It tried to break out. Right now it's doing a breakout retest, right? So it could come to this price point and take off, but I still don't want to buy it at the highs, right? Unless it is 10% back. But what we're gonna do is throw this fib on, and actually for Tesla, we're going to move down to the daily time frame. I got a lot of faith in Tesla. I feel like him partnering up with Trump gonna really boost him.
You both.
He gonna get whatever he needs to. Right. So Our first buy-in price for Tesla is going to be right here at this first fib retracement point, which is 357. All right. And that's actually pretty close to where we're at now, considering how fast Tesla moves from 394 down to 357. That can happen within a week. And if it come here within a week, it could be back up here within 2 weeks, right? So that is nothing to sleep on with Tesla. We're going to take it from the all-time high. All right, it's already giving you a 10%, a 20% pullback action, right? So this is actually a pretty good time to be nibbling on Tesla. So what we're gonna do is take it 10% from where we're currently at, which will probably give us right here at this fib retracement point, but I want to see it anyway. Yep, 10%. All right, so it's already looking like a pretty good stock to buy. All right, so we'll just get a second buy-in price at this second fib retracement point, which is going to be 318. Right, so I would actually go ahead and start nibbling on some Tesla, right? I wouldn't buy a lump sum, but a couple $100 if you can afford that. But if it comes down to this first buy-in price right here, 357, I would add a little more, and then I would load the boat. Right, load the boat is when you put, I wouldn't say all your money, but enough to where you feel like you're gonna make some profit down at this 318 mark.
How many times in our life have we built comfort in things, in people, in environments that are truly holding us back? How many of us have found that we've anchored ourselves to our comfort zone? And the comfort zone is the reason why you aren't where you want to be at in life. How many of us have found ourselves in that boat, and that boat is the job? How many of us have found ourselves in that boat, and that boat is a relationship? How many of us have found ourselves in that boat, and that boat is a friendship? And when we're by ourselves, we know in our heart that in that boat is why we aren't successful. In that boat is why we aren't free. In that boat is why we haven't found peace. In that boat is why we haven't found purpose. So I challenge everybody this year, from now to December 31st, to tear down the boat. I challenge you, from now to December 31st, to tear down the boat. Because a flood is coming. A flood of abundance is coming. A flood of overflow is coming. But watch this. The boat that you're in isn't sustainable for what's coming. So you got to tear down that boat and build a new one. And the people in that boat can't come. You need new passengers. You need new passengers. You need new roommates. You need a new lieutenant. And you got to be cool with telling the people from the old boat that this one ain't for you.
I wasn't always loaded, I had to stay down when it got